All right, there's the trenching contractor here. The phone company did not mark the phone line like they're supposed to. All right, I'm gonna go. All right, I'm guessing that's the phone line there. So this is a big creek here, and it's overwhelming if I think more than like just today. Wow, it's hot out. I decided I'm gonna run down and try to bush hog the driveway edges I didn't finish. Bump out on the left on the west side. This is a better pinch point than that last one. All right, so we're riding in tandem this time. Sharon's behind me. We got 2 carloads. We had to stop at Living a Dream Real Estate for the surveys, the actual big paper copies. There's actually, I think, 3 different parcels. So from here, it's probably only 45 minutes or so, and we'll be there. And the internet guy called me. To make sure we're still on. I'm like, you bet. He's going to probably come today, which is Wednesday, and get started early. Because whatever he was working on fell through. So maybe we'll get an early start, and by the end of the week we'll actually have high-speed internet in the house installed. We'll see. One step at a time. It's overwhelming if I think more than like just today, because then my brain's like, oh, okay, I can't handle it. There's too much to do and you can't get to it. So today's mission is just to get in there and then start picking away at the dumpster. Maybe start on cameras, some bush hogging, so I can spray maybe tomorrow, but one step at a time. All right, we made it. The air is still cool, which is good. Got all my equipment offloaded. I left my drone in my tractor, which I was kind of bummed about, so I'm getting everything recharged back up. Gonna come up with our battle plan. It does still smell kind of musty in here, probably the couch in there and the chair, and then there's another thing all full of hair. But we got it almost down the hard surfaces. Yeah, these things we're keeping, but we're gonna shampoo everything. This stuff's going in the elevator down to the safe. All right. Wow, it's hot out. I decided I'm gonna run down and try to bush hog the driveway edges I didn't finish, because they're gonna start trenching today or tomorrow morning. Let's see, I got the bush hog in the bucket. That's exactly what I need. Oh, all right. Hey guys, Kapper here. Welcome back, and welcome to any of our new viewers. So these next few episodes are going to be just slightly different. It's going to go in chronological order because we got so many moving parts. They're going to start on trenching the mile-long internet, but while they're doing that, I'm going to go do other things on the property. So I think it's just easiest just to go in chronological order the next, whatever, 2 or 3 or 4 episodes, so you can just kind of follow stuff as it happens in near real time. So that's the plan. So let's kick it off. Thanks a lot. So unfortunately, as I'm coming up and down throughout the property, I'm looking for like, okay, where might we tolerate somebody building a house, near us? I can't wait to get in the woods and then look a little better, but you gotta have, for a decent building lot, you gotta have a decent building site. So I'm going to start bush hogging right up here. So I don't know if you can see right there, they got the power line marked. And I think also maybe the phone line. There's at least 2 of these big ditch crossings here. You can see these are big boulders. So I don't know if they're going to come through the road or go around, but we'll find out pretty soon. All right, I'm guessing that's the phone line there. So this is a big creek here. The power's on that side, so That's not good, although we're probably going to be replacing the phone line anyways. Looks like it might be in a conduit of some sort there. That's maybe a 1/2 inch wide only. It probably at some point was buried below this creek, but I could see it over there too. But that's going to be obsolete. Once we get the high-speed fiber, we'll get our phone line through that also. So not a huge deal. I always wanted a pan for gold. And there's places out here where a lot of people find gold. I'll add that to the bucket list. Look at these pipes. 1, 2, 3, 4. And they're probably 3-footers each of them. And them boulders are huge up there. So this cut takes a lot of water. I mean, a lot. All right, let's keep going. Here's the top. Power line comes through here, probably down under this thing somewhere. Alright, that's why I leave my bucket on all the time. Got a down tree here. There we go. Just like that. Overhanging trees. Alright, there's the trenching contractor here. He's scoping everything out. The phone company did not mark the phone line like they're supposed to. So he's going to go ahead and locate it. He's got all the tools he needs to locate it. He'll put something device up there and then he'll locate the phone line because it crosses somewhere, and I don't know where. It crosses the road. So we're gonna go meet up at the house, and he wants to see where we're coming in the house at, and he wanted to see the other pipes here that he's got to negotiate that go under the driveway. We're heading back up. I mean, the phone line will probably be obsolete because we'll get the phone with the fiber, but you still don't want to cut it. Now this looks like a trail I gotta mow, but anyways, it's down the road a little bit yet. But he's like, I won't cut it. He goes, I'll mark it. You know, for emergency, you don't want to cut it if you don't have to. So I switched over to 540E, and you can see that's the mark to try and save some fuel. Well, it's really kind of wobbly there. You got to run it up a little higher to level it out. So I'll go back to 540 and just run a lower RPM. It works more stable. Go back to 540. I mean, I was mowing here just to save some fuel, so I don't even need the E economy. I told them up here, look for the driveway markers. That's where all the pipes are, where you got all these markers. Even though we're towards the top of the hill, these are all just single pipes, because this place goes downhill like this and like this. So there's another one right there. So this is not going to be an easy trench. I mean, this is all rock up here. I think now that he's looking at it, he's kind of like, whoa. He's got a vibrating trencher where it kind of sinks that wire down in the ground through vibration. That might be a road there. So it's going to be interesting. I mean, and I ain't got it cleaned up, you know, so like, is he going to go over through the woods this way? He might. I don't know. We'll find out. Alright, they're locating the phone line. Since they didn't locate it, they got to go get a whole new spool. It's over 5,200 feet, which is a mile, and their spools are 400 feet. So he's got to go get a 10,000 foot spool of wire. He's getting paid good on this job. He said they're paying him by the foot, which, hey, like I said, it's grant money for rural areas. Amen to that. I think this is going to be a nice scrape right here. See that tree hanging? I'm bush hogging underneath it because it looks like they got it wore out from previous years. So that might be a nice scrape tree right there. Alright, I'll keep them bush hogging. I'm hoping to spray tomorrow all these plots. Alright, I'm going to go to this top bump out on the left on the west side. I did not bush hog one in here that I know of. That's where I'm going now. It's off of the property line a little ways, so that's perfect. Alright, we'll get started in here. Nice blind spot right here or right there. This is a flat finger over here to the left. You can see that on the map. Really nice property. Only wish I was a month ahead to get this stuff going. Nice blind spot right down here too. Alright, let's not go too big just because of time. Just want to get some stuff established. We need to bring in some lease income this year, and if I get plots in, that's going to help a lot. Alright, we'll check back in. Alright, so every time I bush hog a new micro plot, I clear at least one blind spot in the woods like this. I want my blinds to be, you know, the tower blinds in the shade. I usually do evening hunts more than morning hunts for a whole host of reasons. So I'll do at least one bump out like this, if not two. I'll bush hog them down, you know, preparing for the future to put a nice tower blind in here in the shade, whether it's for morning or evening, even though I prefer evenings. So that's what I'm doing right here. Here, figure out my next spot. I see tire tracks here. Let me get my other camera on here. Alright, I see tire tracks. I don't know if it's from me. I don't think I've been up here yet on my last trip. Wow, look at this. Just keeps going, these fields. Feels like a lot more than 50 acres. Wow, this would be a great corn and soybeans plot right here. Right here in this pinch point. Yeah, this would be a really nice corn and beans right here on two sides. I think I'm gonna go ahead and start mowing here and clean this up a little and get ready. Keep mowing, check back in. Alright, I'm thinking this is going to be a minimum of an acre, maybe an acre and a half. It's a little bigger than I first had thought, but that's alright. I want to put corn and beans in a couple of plots and just try them out. I got a leftover bag of corn, so that's already paid for. And I'm going to go and get some beans and try and get some corn and beans in here. I know it's a little late, but we'll give it a try, see how it goes. Really beautiful out here. It still seems like a lot more than 50 acres. I mean, on our Illinois farm we had almost 30 acres of field. And it didn't feel nearly this big. Not nearly this big. This one coming up, that's a much better pinch point. This is a better pinch point than that last one. Definitely. There's the house. There's a watering hole. There might be two of them, but old cattle watering hole bonuses. I'll clean them out with the excavator. There's one to my left here. What the chuck? 2 for 1. I'm going to take the Can-Am off and then probably call it for today. I got it clear where I can just back it right out. Alright, it's evening. I'm tired, but I might try to put up some cameras. Show you what I got going here. It's just a sec. It's good to have the Can-Am here. Definitely needed a good ATV. Show you what I got. I got cell cams with these antennas that I'm going to try to put up in a tree. I'm going to try to just stand on the back of that. We'll see how it goes.